So I'm here with Roger Black, and we're talking about a difficult subject in the media at the moment, where 50 to 60% of people actually hate their job, and that stat is even higher in countries like the USA. So I'm with Roger, who loved exactly what he did as an Olympic champion, and then went on to build a business in speaking, and now perform in property, where he teaches people how to invest in property safely and effectively. And him and Steve have gone on to build their own property portfolio. So, the question is, how do you help somebody move from a job they dislike, because you've gone from a job that you absolutely love, to transition over? How do you help somebody go from a job that they actually hate, using the vehicle that you're teaching, which is property investment?
I think if it's a job you absolutely hate, I don't think you have a choice. I think you have to do something.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people would say, hate's a strong word. Maybe they don't really love it,
yeah.
But it's a way to make a living.
Yes.
And that's a dangerous place to be in, because you could stay, but you'd like to go. I think it's really difficult. I don't think it's easy. But I think one of the things when I look back to when I was an athlete, I had a lot of setbacks, a lot of injuries, and whatever. People always say, "How did you get back from injury?" The main thing was, I didn't want to get old and look back over my career and go, if only I'd just hung in a bit longer, if only I'd done that, then I could have won an Olympic medal. And I think if you're working in a job that you really hate, you need to project forward and go, okay, I hate it now, but what's it going to be like in 2 years' time, 3 years' time, 5 years' time?
So the word there is regret.
If only, no regrets. And by taking that step, and it's just a step, and we know lots of people who have done that.
Yes.
And it's not easy, it is not easy. But just by saying I want something different, and I want to live a life where I don't feel it's a job, I'm doing what I love to do, and I happen to be making a living out of it. I didn't run to make money. I happened to win Olympic medals. I made a little bit of money. Yeah. And everything I've done since, yes, I want to make a living, and we all want to make a living. But if you're able to do something that you really enjoy and really you love, then it doesn't feel like a job.
Okay.
So how do you take that step? I think you have to get good people around you. You have to talk about it. You have to look for someone else who's made that step. Don't reinvent it yourself. Go and find somebody who's been in the same position and ask them what they did. Go and learn from other people. Get around other people who've been in that position, and they'll say, "Look, you can do it, because if I can do it, you can do it." And then you find that spark. Get some knowledge, get some skills, and obviously if that's a lot of people who go through the property courses that we have, a lot of people are in that position. They're people who want to change their lives, they're not happy doing what they're doing. And they can learn it from a book maybe, but the reason they go on to be successful is that they get into an environment with lots of other people who are in the same position.
Okay.
And it's that wonderful word synergy. And synergy is where 1 + 1 doesn't have to equal 2. If you're around the right sort of people, it can equal 3, 4, maybe more, and things happen, and you make things happen because you're around other people who are wanting to make it happen for themselves and with you. And I think that's probably the best thing you can do.
Wonderful. And is it fair?